Welcome to more Gran Turismo PSP Specialtatin. Today we're featuring quite a low performance point. I think it's around about 360 at high speed rings, aka fairly low speeds. But what this has done is been racing in this lobby actually 4 or 5 races, and the racing has stayed very close. On average, I've done the best, but where this racing's more about draft and ultimately what car you get in the shuffle randomizer than it is driving. That makes it pretty interesting. Granted, it looks like the leader might have the best car, but the leader's been the one that's been doing the worst. So there's that to be considered. A little bit of lag also to be considered. So yeah, that's not the dandiest. Hard to say how good my car is yet because again, race by race, it's shuffle. So we'll see as it goes on. For now, though, what I can say for certain is that lag is awful. Can't really fight off that lag. If everybody else works together, that could maybe work. We all just catch up to the leader at the same time, and theoretically, the leader can't lag into all of us, right? Maybe the hope. At least for me, that doesn't mean the other two are going to work together. Let's see, folks. I mean, no one's particularly being dirty or anything. So, could be worse, I guess. Let's see how good my car is on the straight, though. I guess worse than leader. Hard to really say. What needs to happen, though, is the other two need to draft, not just battle side by side. We want any chance to catch the leader, especially past the leader. Give it all the lag and such, or they're kind of drafting with each other, I guess. I don't even know how to explain that one, folks. I'll take it. That makes me closer to the lead, I guess. Looks like the leader's no longer lagging somehow and is driving better, so that's a weird one. Not so sure about that one, folks. And I don't think that was intentional or anything. And the distractions definitely weren't either. Something just randomly popped on the screen there. This is screen recording, so that happened at times. So between the random distractions and iffy driving, and well, that's still better than the lag that happened before. Put it that way. As of now, though, I think I'm starting to figure out my car is not the dandiest. Again, that's kind of to be considered on average. Because, well, the leader been losing, and I've been winning on average. So, maybe the draft can be the great equalizer, though. Maybe. Or the lag comes back. Likely. A lot more likely than maybe, I'll put it like that. The draft ain't doing too bad. That doesn't necessarily mean I can pass. You know, on a straight for this turn, because it's basically straight. Yeah, maybe just maybe though I can draft enough, like bump drafting and such, to get away from third and fourth. Maybe. Seems like a remote possibility, I guess, but more than anything, how just matters how good we do in the turns. And again, the leader is like driving well, maybe even outdrove me there. So that's something to be considered. Granted, with this slow cars at this fast of a track, everybody should be pretty good here. In round 8, well, third and fourth, they're not particularly in the race, I'll put it that way. Maybe it's just happened their cars weren't the dandiest, I don't know. It's not like I have every car memorized of how good it is, that's for sure. Especially on the lower end like this. But I'll take it. It's still a good battle. It's looking like I'm pretty much guaranteed second at this point. So that's the way to do it, isn't it? If it's good battle, like you're pretty much guaranteed good spot, yeah. I'll take that. Right on the edge there. I'm doing everything I can. I literally couldn't have used another inch there. Would have been in the wall. So this looks like dramatic and cinematic and such. So slow of races is it. But this is the final lap. So this really is when it gets down to the true dramatic. So maybe let's get out of the cinematic and focus a little bit. Maybe. Especially because the leader is who has the jackpot, meaning that if the current leader wins, the rest of the field does not get money. So there's that to be considered. Also to be considered is I have the inside line here, though, so theoretically I should get the lead, right. Right, there you go. No contact there is really kind of big deal. So I'd say at this point the race is probably mine to lose. The second place definitely has a little bit better of a car, but I'm theoretically a little bit better of a driver, and I think with as slow as these cars are, I can probably predict movements and such. Alright, I don't have the best reflexes, but these cars are slow, so there's that to be considered too. So yeah, the race most likely is mine to lose, but remember there was also lag earlier. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be dirty, but the outside line is actually the preferred line for this turn, because it carries momentum. I carried too much momentum. I don't even think that car completely recommended walk. Granted, it sort of drove me up the track, but that's to be considered, to be expected with. I'm pretty sure the leader just tried to give me the win there, but I didn't sweep out of the way. I think genuinely that I was trying to spin it in a dramatic way and then let me win, but I did not expect that. I don't even think the overall winner drove me completely into the wall. It was just real close there, and it was overall my mistake, and now no one else gets money.